What's up, everybody? How are you all doing? I hope God has been good to all of you, right? I hope you are enjoying the great grace of the Lord, right? Okay, so can we just in this video talk about emergency dates? Getting approved for your emergency dates, particularly just for your visa interviews. I know that in some countries right now, let me just even say Ghana or probably Nigeria or maybe some other countries, if you were trying to just get the regular date at this point, probably it's in 2026, in August, in September, October, or maybe even far in December, right? And it will probably be frustrating you at this point, or maybe you are already frustrated because your school is starting in, let's say, August 2025, which is just this fall, or maybe in spring 2026. But what are you going to do about it? You don't have a date, so you just have to sit there and wait until that date, the regular one you actually just have, maybe it gets to you, and now you have your turn for the interview. But let's just talk about the emergency date. How can you try to ace that? When you apply for it, you just get approval or something like that, right? We'll get into that. But first of all, if this is your first time you're watching me, I want to say thank you so much. My name is Sogah. How did I get into this? Well, I started working at the international office of the University of South Dakota, and that has just put me into this. I've been working with a lot of international students, and still I am doing that. So let's talk about this emergency date thing. Now, let's say you are applying for the emergency date, right, for your F1 visa, maybe even for medical reason or whatever business trip you just need to make. But in this video, I'm just going to focus on the F1 visa, right? Let's say you're just applying for that, and it actually would sound kind of straightforward, like, oh, I'll just apply for it and I'll probably just get it. It sounds just, like straightforward thing for you to do until you just hit that hidden traps that nobody ever warned you about. I've been through that myself. I applied for one before, I got denied, and God being so good, I was looking at how to now make it well for me. I did that and I got approved just because I was able to now understand what the requirements are, and I gave them what they just needed, right? So in just the next few minutes, right, I'm gonna walk you through the entire process. Just the entire process in real time. I'm not going to be sugarcoating anything. I'm just going to let you know what it is, how to go about it. So if you are an, let's say, F1 visa applicant, this would matter most to you. It would matter most to you. So just in the next 10 minutes, save yourself with all the hard works and let's get into this. All right, let's talk about the common legitimate scenarios or the reasons why somebody would want to apply for the emergency dates just for the visa interview, right? The first one would be medical reasons, right? Let's say you have a critical condition that the country that you are in, they don't have the right resources or the equipment to take care of you, and they are referring you to a hospital here in the US, and they have a time frame. Maybe that operation or that surgery got to be done in about just in 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks or just in a month, because let's say if they do not do that, something would go wrong, right? So this could be one reason. It could be one reason. Another one would be urgent business meeting or business agenda or something, right? Let's say the case is if you do not get to attend that business meeting, something would happen. Your company would just lose, let's say, $1 million or something. Something would just happen, right? So that could be another reason too. Now, another common reason, this is for the students. Your school is starting in about a 1 month time, or maybe just 2 months time, but you do not have a favorable visa date. and you would need this emergency date to just attend your visa interview. So these are the most common legitimate scenarios or examples or reasons why you would want to apply for these emergency dates, right? But in this video, I'm just going to focus more on the students, as I said earlier. We're going to focus on the F1 visa applicant. Let's talk about some real-time application guidelines, right? So first of all, for you to apply for this emergency date for your visa interview, you would find the button, right, where to click and apply for it. You'll find that on your visa portal, like your CGI portal, right? Most of the countries right now, they are using the AVITS portal. So that is where you're going to find that option or that button to apply for that emergency date. And also we will review the critical questions on how to state your emergency concisely so it is clear and it is compelling, all right, for review and consideration. And also I'm going to point out each document that you have to upload. Let me even just put it like a supporting document. So now, what are the pitfalls you need to avoid? The things you do not have to do, right? Let's get into it. The first one I would like to point out to you would be the incomplete forms. You're submitting a document or maybe a form that is not complete. Some critical things are missing. For example, the date is missing in that. It will go against you. And also one thing I want to talk about or mention is vague justifications. Vague justifications, right? So let's say, for example, oh, I need to travel. That isn't enough. You need to give the specifics and you have to state the urgent reasons why you need to travel. You can't just say that, please, I'm requesting for emergency date because, listen, I need to travel. I need to travel. No, give the specifics and also state the urgent reasons why you need to travel. Remember, the keyword again is emergency. It's not for pleasure. It's not for leisure. So keep that in mind, okay? All right. And also uploading non-essential documents, or maybe uploading documents that are not important. Do not upload it, okay? So because sometimes you're just clustering your application, making it so redundant, things that are not needed. You're just going to make the person who is even going to review that even get tired and frustrated and probably just deny your application, right? So just don't do that. Upload only the documents that are important, that are needed, that are essential. Those are the documents you just need to upload, okay? And also try to proofread your application or your statement at least twice before you send it, right? Because some typos or some typographical errors or mistakes can even cause your denial. For example, typing your passport number even wrong, or your service ID even wrong in the statement. Those things can cause your denial. So make sure that you proofread this thing at least twice, okay, before you send it, before you hit that submit button. I have a friend, anytime something like that is happening, to hit the submit button, she's like, Ray, I'm so scared to hit that button right now because it's do or die. So I'm like, well, whatever it is, you're still going to submit it, by the way. But anyways, that's just by the way. Okay, so now let's talk about behind the scenes, what actually happens next. Okay, so now you need to understand that the emergency application, usually it moves faster than the regular ones. But faster doesn't mean instant, right? It is to make your thing fast, but it doesn't make it instant. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Faster doesn't mean it happening instant, because sometimes I would get emails that, McRae, I applied for this and it's about a week or a week and a half, or let's say 2 weeks, but I have not received anything from the embassy. Right? Remember that you are not the only one who is applying for this emergency date. So do not just expect a response or feedback from them, let's say just in the next 24 hours, in the next 48 hours. They do not have a timeline that they put these things out. Some people will just have it the same day. Some people will just have it the next 48 hours. But some people can take like a week for you to receive your feedback or your response from them. All right, so remember that it makes it faster, but it is not instant. Keep this in mind, okay? So now I'm going to read a sample of the statement that you can put in, right? Listen, I'm not saying that whatever I'm going to read to you or put on the screen for you to even see, I'm not saying you should copy the exact thing and submit this thing. Please don't do that. I know that you will still do it. You people, I know you will still do it. I know you still do it, but listen, try to change something. Try to change something, right? I don't want you to copy it like the exact words, like from word to word. Change something, right? Change something, okay? Change something in it. So I'm going to read this out to you so that you kind of have just a fair idea of how to go about this, okay? Now, let's do this. So let's say in the subject area or in the topic area, you just put in there, request for emergency F1 visa interview, hyphen, you can put something else there, program start date in August. But if yours is in spring, then you can put maybe in January over there, right? Okay, so I hope this message finds you well. My name is Sogah, or my name is Kojo Men's, or my name is Samuel. In fact, these two people are already in the US, so hey, shout outs to you guys, right? And I am an admitted international student at Releaser University or ABC University, scheduled to begin my studies in you put your program there, maybe computer science or maybe business analytics, English, whatever it is, you put it there. Now you put your program start date. If your program start date is, let's say, 25th of August, you put it there. If it is 9th of January, you put it there, okay? Now you continue. Unfortunately, the earliest available appointment I could secure is on, you put that there. But mind you, before you even apply for the emergency date, make sure that at least you have a regular date before you are able to apply for this, okay? So you just put it there, the regular dates that you have. Then you can just continue. So which falls after my program start date. So this will prevent me from arriving in the United States on time to attend the mandatory orientation sessions and begin classes as required by my university and the service regulations. And then you continue. Given the time-sensitive nature of my situation, I kindly request consideration for F1 visa interview. I have attached the following supporting documents for your review. That is my I-20 issued by this school indicating my program start date, my official admission letter, proof of service fee payment, passport biodata page. I am committed to complying with all visa requirements and I am eager to begin my studies as planned. Your assistance in facilitating an early appointment would make it possible for me to attend the orientation, integrate successfully into the academic environment, and maintain my visa status or my US visa status from the start. Thank you very much for your time and understanding. I look forward to your kind consideration. Sincerely, Sogah. You put your passport number, your service ID, put your contact number there so that in case, who knows, they can contact you and ask for further supporting document or some details, okay? Now, this will be my final reminder to you. Yes, this is stressful, but listen, with the right preparation and you getting the right supporting documents uploaded, you can get through this successfully. It is very important. So just go with this. And I'm sure that by now, those of you who are probably going for fall, that is in this August, by now, the 60-day kind of time frame, I don't know if it is still active, but if it is, you can now apply for your emergency date. Like, just prepare and put in that application. Come on, just put it in, okay? Just apply for that, all right? So that you can just hopefully get approved and join us in the United States of America as you continue to further your education abroad, okay? This is very important. So once again, if you found this video helpful, please don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. Please share, like, comment, and help us, okay? Connect with me also on all social media platforms. It is very important. Let's link up. If you want to have a one-on-one with me too, you can also do that. My name once again is Sogah, and thank you for joining me in this video. I'll see you in the next video. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.